What's up guys, welcome to another video. As I said in the last one, today we're going to work on a scoring system. So basically when we shoot players and when we shoot zombies, we're gonna win or gain an amount of points. So with those points we're gonna able to like buy weapons and or other type of stuff that we may want to add in the future or you want to add. But I think I was thinking, and I think I'm going to take a kind of Call of Duty Zombies approach. Just is easier to explain because everyone knows it, and I thought it might be fun to explore. So the first thing that we're gonna do is go into our player characters, and we're gonna start off by creating a new variable and call it score. We're gonna make that a float and make it replicated, and we can add a default value of sorts. So let's say I want to start with 500 points, and I'm gonna go into our display round info, and on our round info we are going to want to have another text and we're gonna have score underscore, and let's say 500. Actually, let me just delete this, and I'm just going to Control W to duplicate or not. Okay, copy and paste on the vertical box so we can already have the same size and type of font. And I'm just gonna put it on the bottom of the screen. I'm going to call this score 500. Then I'm going to remove the padding and add some on the bottom like 500. Well, 500 is too much, but 200. And on the right, 200. And we can make this a little bit bigger, so 22. Maybe it's too much. Okay, let's just do it 100. Basically, it's fine. And we're going to want to bind this text. So I'm going to rename the function to score bind, and we want to get the owning player. We want to cast to our let's get another node called get owning player pawn, so we can cast directly to our player character. Can make it a pure cast, and let's just get our score. Let's right click over here, create an append, so we can on A say score 2 points 2 spaces, and then drag our score to the B input and collect our return value with the return node, and that must be it. So if we can try it out, click play. We already have our score there, so that's fine. And actually, if you don't want to have the point 0, because actually, let's just do this. Let's go into our player character, click on our score and make it an integer, because we're not going to have decimals in our score. So it's fine. It's 500, replicated, make sure that is. And let's get our score again. And if we drag to B again and play, we now have a whole number. There you go. Now to the fun stuff. We need to, when we kill a zombie, we gain an amount of points. So how we do that? We go into the player character. Actually, no, we need to go into the zombie character. So when we kill a zombie, So event any damage, there you go. We need to change or create a new function called custom, say client, actually no, server underscore add score. And okay, we can call this, so on event any damage, we're gonna go to the damage causer. Yeah, so we're gonna need an input. Left click on the event, add an input. So just call it player. This is going to be a, let me see, the damage causer is an actor, so let's make this an actor as well. An actor reference. So we're gonna go event ID damage, drag from damage causer and server, add score, connect it up, and what we want to do there is we're gonna go into player. We want to actually let's just oh, I closed the widget, but doesn't matter. Go into our player character, create a new custom event. So server, and create another called add score on server reliable, and we can make it an integer score, and we're just gonna get our score, add a plus, integer plus integer, add the incoming score from the event, and then set the score. Remember, the reason that I'm doing all of these events on the server is because we have a replicated variable, and we have an AI that's going to only work with info on the server. So we want to tell the server to add score to this player, to this specific player. That's why I have this input from over here, so the damage causer, so only the I'm doing this wrong, sorry. Actually, we want to have another input over here called score as well. So we know the incoming score that we want, integer. We're going to go into the player, we're going to cast to player car. We're going to call add score, sorry, not damage. Server add score, and the score that we're going to add, I just want a reroute node, there you go. Connect that up, double click to create another reroute node. And so if this event any damage is basically any damage that it receives. If it's a player, so this cast will be true, we're going to add score. So if we only hit it, but we're not sure that we kill it, we're just going to add 10 points. But if you're going to do server apply damage, and let's also create an input on the server apply damage. Let's call it the player. This is going to be the actor. Let's connect the damage causer to that. So this is going to happen if we actually kill the zombie. So we're going to call server add score. The player is going to be this player, sorry. And I'm just going to create my reroute nodes. There you go. And the score, if we kill a zombie, let's make it 100. So if everything has gone right, we should see everything happening to when we play. So let's click on play. Let's start. Let's wait for a couple of zombies to arrive. There is one. So you should see with a hit that the score goes to 510. And it didn't. Why is that? So I'm just going to click on F9 to make sure that this node is being executed and that I didn't forget anything stupid. I am probably seeing why is it not working, but we'll see it in a minute. So yeah, this node is not even executing. There's a reason for that, and I think I know why. Let's just check if this cast is failing. So I'm just going to drag from it. And this is very important to learn too, is when you debug, you always want to print strings on cast fails and on branches to make sure that the values are not getting lost between the code. So if we play now, and I eat one zombie, we should be getting a print string saying hello in the left up corner of the screen. So let's eat it. And you can see that there is an hello print string. That means that this cast is failing on the zombie character. Let's figure out why. Let's go back. And on this event, any damage. Basically, this is an event that is fired from our player character when you shoot at it. So if you go to server cause damage, you can see that when we apply the damage, we do not have a damage causer. So we need to say self. So the zombie then has a reference to the player that damaged it, and so this value will have something in it. We'll have the player that shot it. So if we save and now play, it should be working unless there's something else wrong. We'll see. So let's wait for a zombie to show up. There you go. Let's play. As you can see, we have 510 points, and if I kill it, we should have 620. There you go. So the point system is working as expected. But let's now try with 2 players. So you can just see that not all the players are getting points, only just one, the one that did it. So let's say that we're ready with the client and start the game. So you can see both scores. So with the server, we're gonna need 1 zombie. Let's see if we can protect this player. Let's go to this zombie. Let's hit it. You can see that only this guy is getting points. Now let's go to the client and shoot the zombie. And so only you can see that score is 740, and it didn't change. So we can see that the score system is replicating correctly. So yeah, guys, I think that's it for this video. In the next one, I think I might create... I'm actually not sure yet, but I might create some kind of weapons or like placeholders on the walls for weapons for us to buy. But the thing is, I don't have any animations or weapons just yet. So I might just do like placeholders, like a static mesh will appear on our end, like there won't be any animations, but there will be something there. So yeah, so we can actually get the logic working to buy weapons and switch them out and something. So I might just like extend a couple of the next episodes between this, because it's gonna take a little bit of a time. There's a lot of logic. So yeah, it should be fun. But the next videos are going to be a little bit more advanced. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying. Any requests or doubts, you can leave them in the comments as always. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.